Police officer killed, 5 other people wounded after gunman holds Pennsylvania hospital staff hostage, officials say. Bill Maher's report, a police officer was killed and 5 other people were wounded when a man took medical staff hostage and opened fire at a York, Pennsylvania hospital on Saturday morning, officials said. The gunman, identified by authorities as Diogenes Archangel Ortiz, 49, was also killed, authorities said. 2 other law enforcement officers were shot by the gunman and are in stable condition, York County District Attorney Tim Barker said at an afternoon news conference. An intensive care unit doctor, nurse, and a custodian suffered gunshot wounds and a 4th employee was injured in a fall, according to Barker. The gunman had arrived at the hospital carrying a bag with a handgun and zip ties and went straight to the ICU, where he held staff members hostage, Barker said. Officers were preparing to confront the gunman and breach the ICU when Ortiz held an ICU employee hostage at gunpoint and ordered police to get back, according to Barker. That he did, so the person being held hostage would not be harmed, and were attempting to try to engage in discussion with Mr. Archangel Ortiz, Barker said. The woman being held hostage also had her hands tied with zip ties, according to Barker. When Ortiz came out into the hallway still holding the ICU employee at gunpoint, the officers opened fire and fatally shot Ortiz, Barker confirmed. While investigators have not yet given a motive for the attack, the incident appears to have been specifically targeted at the ICU, Barker said. In the previous week, a gunman was in contact with the ICU for a medical purpose involving another individual, according to Barker. No patients have been injured. The hospital is now secure, Susan Manco, spokesperson for UPMC Memorial in York, told CNN. The officer who died was Andrew Duarte, his department confirmed on Facebook. Duarte had joined the department in 2022 after 5 years at the Denver Police Department, according to his LinkedIn profile. In 2021, Duarte had received the Mothers Against Drunk Driving Hero Award for his work in impaired driving enforcement. He was someone who put on the uniform of service and went out to try and keep his neighbors safe, Pennsylvania Gov. Josh Shapiro, who met with Duarte's parents Saturday evening, said at the news conference. He is to be commended for a life of service, albeit cut way too short from a life of service to others. We're deeply grateful to him. Pennsylvania lost a hero. Fraternal Order of Police State Lodge President Joseph Regan and York County Lodge No. 73 President Trent Bushman said in a statement. Officer Duarte's bravery and commitment to upholding the law are a testament to the selflessness shown daily by those who have dedicated themselves to protecting and serving, the statement read. Witnesses described scene of shooting. Jaden Robertson and his grandmother were visiting his aunt's hospital room on the 4th floor at UPMC Memorial Saturday morning when an announcement was made about an intruder with a weapon. At first, they didn't think much of it, assuming it might just be a little kid who forgot he had a pocket knife in his pocket or something like that, Robertson told CNN. It wasn't until a friend texted him a news report stating there had been a shooting at the hospital he and his family fully understood the gravity of the situation. When Robertson looked out the window, he saw many police cars and officers running to their vehicles to grab guns and shields. In the same building, Betsy Small was visiting her mother at the hospital around 10:30 a.m. when she started to hear strange noises, a lot of activity, and then alarms going off. When she looked out the window, people were running, she said, and a woman announced something about a lockdown over the intercom system.